Hussain. Just a few minutes in English, just so for everybody, just to understand kind of what happened after the 10th of Muharram. So after the time of Ashura, after the Imam was martyred, it's written in the history books that Ibn Sa'd ordered the heads all to be severed from the bodies. So the army of Umar ibn Sa'd went around and started to behead all of the companions and the family members of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. And it is written that the army of Umar ibn Sa'd was made up of mercenaries of different tribes of people, mercenaries who were there essentially for getting booty, war booty, and getting paid for killing. So various tribes took various heads with them. History says there was 72 companions, and they were equally distributed between the different tribes who were in the army of Umar ibn Sa'd. There was one body which got additional punishment and desecrated, and that was the body of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. It's narrated that there were 10 horsemen that were ordered to trample on the body of the Imam, back and forth. And so for those who have gone to Iraq and gone to Karbala, they would have seen that where the actual what they call the Qatalgah position is, and where the actual grave of the and where the shrine of the Imam is, there's a distance between the two, and that people have said and narrated that that's because the body was pushed around so much with the horse's hooves that it caused the body to kind of move away from where it had originally been martyred.
Is that on?
And then on the evening of the 10th day, the head of the Imam was taken, cut off from the body, and a person called Kholi was entrusted with the head of the Imam to take it to Ibn Ziyad in Kufa. So the head of the Imam went first, and the family of the Imam and the army of Umar ibn Sa'd remained in Karbala on that evening after the 10th of Muharram. And Kholi reached, on the next day, he reached the mansion of Ibn Ziyad in Kufa, and it's written that he kind of went there gleefully, joyfully, and said, and recited a poem to Ibn Ziyad saying, "Fill my stirrup with silver or with gold, I kill the master of every honour told. Their best when they mention descent, I kill the best of people, son of the best parent." And it is said that Ibn Ziyad angrily said to him, since he knew he was that honourable, why did you kill him? And he said to him that he will not give anything to him at all as a reward for killing Imam Hussain or bringing his head to him. And this is something that you'll find with all the kind of enemies and all the evildoers who were there on the 10th of Muharram. They didn't get what they were promised in the end. For instance, Umar ibn Sa'd, who was the commander of the army, he was promised the governorship of the land of Ray, which was a prosperous land in the Arabian Peninsula, and that never materialised in the end. And for those who have seen the sort of documentaries and movies, you realise that all the killers of Imam Hussain and his companions, they were all ultimately in the end had a very bad ending to their lives, and never really managed to get any of the rewards that they were promised. So that's just coming up to there. And then on the 11th of Muharram, it's said that was the day when then the Imam's family left Kufa. So the Imam's family was taken, and the women, the children that were remaining, the surviving members, were taken as captives. And it's said that Umar ibn Sa'd's kind of after the Zohar prayers, they buried their bodies of their army, but they left the bodies of Imam Hussain and his companions in the land of Karbala. And historians and poets narrate how hot the weather was and how kind of the bodies were exposed in the sunlight with no shrouds and nothing to cover them. And then final few words just on in terms of what happened from that point onwards. The family of the Imams then got to Kufa on around the 12th of Muharram. That's when they reached the mansion of Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad. I won't go into the details of what happened there, but just final words. How did the Imam get buried and what happened? Just a short few words on that. So history narrates that the burial of the Imam was actually done by his son Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. And it said that when the Imam originally went to Karbala, he kind of told the people of Banu Asad, who was the tribe that was there, that after the battle passes, you'll see bodies on the floor. Give us a kind of some kind of burial. And this was something that when Imam Sajjad came to back to Karbala, he saw that the people of Banu Asad were there and they didn't know what to do because obviously the heads were gone from the body, so they didn't recognise who was who. So it's written that the Imam then on the 13th of Muharram came and he said to the people, this is who are the companions, this is who this is. And then there were two bodies that he himself buried. One was his father, Imam Hussain alayhi salam. It's written that he cried on his father's slain body and buried it himself. And when they asked him for help, he said to the people of Banu Asad, don't worry, I've got someone helping me with the body. And then he went to the body of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Hazrat Abbas's body was the only body at the time that was in a separate position because his last wish was to stay near to where he had fallen because he didn't want his body to be taken back to the tents. So it is said that the Imam sat head down, walked towards Hazrat Abbas's body and wept loudly, calling him the moon of the Hashemites, and buried him with dignity into the ground. And then the rest of the martyrs was split between the family of the Prophet essentially and the family of Imam Ali alayhi salam, who were buried in one section, and next to them were the companions of the Imam, and the brave companions who defended him as best as they could. And that is how the burial was completed around the 13th of Muharram. Salawatullah Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.